Hi, I'm Marta Bloom, and this is Hollywood on Top. Each week, I like to bring in a new friend, someone in the know to help me break down what's going down in Tinseltown. Today is a tale of two Tonys. The first one is a true Hollywood expert. Movies, film, television. You've seen him as an anchor on Access Hollywood, guesting on The Tonight Show, and Live with Kelly. What you may not know is what he has been doing behind the camera. Well, we're about to find out. Actor, writer, producer, tech investor, and entrepreneur. Please welcome my good friend and today's co-host, Tony Potts.
I'm doing my catwalk. Not as well as you, though, Marta. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Three.
Three.
Can we talk about this amazing set? Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
God bless you guys. I mean, look at that picture of me. That's 10 years ago. But thank you for doing that. By the way, I've been around the world on movie sets and all over. Yeah. I've seen some stuff.
Yeah,
I've seen a thing or two,
of course, yeah.
This is incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. We're so proud of it. So, Tony, you're a movie buff.
Yeah.
What have you been up to lately? Like, anything happening?
Well, so here's the funny thing. So my wife only likes what she calls ha-ha, hee-hee movies. She wants to leave her life and just go to like a funny movie and escape for two hours, which may be to escape from me. I'm not sure. So she wants these serious kind of movies with me. So often I go by myself to the movies. And also I did it a lot back in my Access Hollywood days. Go to screenings by myself. So I have no problem going somewhere. So I saw two movies recently. I saw Battle of the Sexes, and I saw Professor Marston and the Wonder Women, which is the true story of the guy who created Wonder Woman, the comic, based on living a polyamorous lifestyle in the 20s. And ladies, if you want like a slow burn of sexuality in a movie, oh my gosh. But here's the funny thing. I saw the movie down by Manhattan Beach, both of them, and I was the only guy in the theater. First time, twice.
Really?
Only guy. Tons of women, just me.
Why do you think that is?
Battle of the Sexes is obviously the Billie Jean King story, right? Bobby Riggs. I'm not sure. I think there were a couple tennis teams there, you know, but older.
Right.
Not the college. And then the other one, I think it's got a 50 Shades of Grey kind of sexuality to it that's better than 50 Shades of Grey in the sense of how the movie was made.
So you're saying all women were flocking there to see it?
Yeah, and they were cackling and like and all this good stuff when certain scenes came up.
So do you know something you shouldn't know? That's only for the women?
Well, listen, here's the greatest thing ever. That's the best thing is if you can actually just tune out being a man and listen.
Yeah.
But that's a lesson of life, man. Just listen for God's sakes. But you learn stuff. Anyway, so that was it was great. I watched a movie with a room full of women. It was one of the best nights of my life.
How interesting. How interesting. Good for you.
Yeah, so usually I'm with a bunch of sweaty journalists, you know, in a screening room somewhere, you know, in Hollywood. But yeah.
Most of America is used to seeing you in front of the camera.
Yeah.
This show is about what goes on behind the camera.
Yeah.
What have you been up to lately?
Well, I've always been a kind of a creator in a sense of maybe in my own mind, but my mind's always been spinning since I was a little kid. I read everything, and so behind the scenes, I've always kind of created stuff, ideas, and what have you. And
I know with you, it's no monkey business. No monkey business is the real deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Monkey business is later, after 11. But I don't do a lot well, but there are a couple things I do relatively well. And one is bringing people together and disparate ideas that may not seem to link. And like, oh, this person's amazing, much smarter than me. This person's much smarter than me. They'll never meet, but they should.
So does this tie to what you're doing?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I do. I basically showcase opportunity to grab attention. That's what I do. A lot of brands and what have you, they have the opportunity, but they don't know how to showcase it. And we're in the attention game. I don't have to tell you that. I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. So I do that. I consult, and I launched a couple of companies. I launched a film company out of LA, New York, and Central Europe, Budapest, to bring films over there in an amazing way. So we just got our first film, which is a thriller out of Spain.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And we have another one that's a U.S.-Russian spy thriller, a true story, which actually is very relevant considering all the Russian stuff we have now. Yeah. So it's just that, a lot of that, just coalescing. I mean, I saw where Hollywood and tech and sports and esports and, a lot of athletes want to be actors want to be athletes, or athletes want to be singers. So I saw that was all coming together in a way that technology was allowing it to be kind of bound together. And to me, it's one of the most exciting times to be alive.
Yes, absolutely. Technology really helps you have many, many hobbies, careers, whatever you want to do, because it's all on your fingertips, and it's just amazing, amazing.
No, it's a blast, and I think what you guys are doing here with Reach Me TV is amazing, because it's where.
Thank you.
Well, but and I don't say that because we're friends, and I don't say that just as if I were an investor. But you're pushing the envelope, and you're pushing in a direction that it needs to go, and you're ahead of the game, which is incredible. And by the way, I was somewhere in the world, and I saw it. I was eating dinner in an airport, and there you were. Hey. All right.
We're talking with Tony. Our next guest is another Tony. He went from Time Magazine's Villain of the Decade to starting as a detective on the hit series Major Crimes. He's a blue-collar guy with a gold-collar credentials. Who is he? We'll solve that question when we come back. I'm Marta Bloom.
And I'm Tony Potts. I see what you did there with the word solve.
And you're watching Hollywood on Top.
Woo!